Chair Bice, Ranking Member Kilmer, members of the subcommittee, with apologies for the audio, thank you for inviting me to testify today on behalf of CRS. The continuity of Congress, the ability of the national legislature to carry out its constitutional and representational roles in the face of a wide variety of potential interruptions of those activities has been a subject of concern for almost 80 years. Particular attention has been given to solutions at the dawn of the atomic age from 1945 to the early 1960s, and again in the years following the terrorist attacks of September 11th, 2001. Focusing on that latter period, there have been several changes in light of continuity concerns. In my written testimony, there are discussions of House and Senate efforts to enhance existing emergency response capacities, House authority to install an acting Speaker pro tem if the office of Speaker is vacant, and changes to recess and convening authorities in the House and Senate. My oral remarks center on the challenges of member availability. It may be the case that following an incident in which members of Congress are killed, incapacitated, or missing, a delay in seating new members or identifying sitting members who can continue to serve could adversely affect the ability of Congress to carry out its constitutional responsibilities. Excuse me. The rapid identification of members killed, incapacitated, or missing, and the implementation of established procedures to ensure a quorum of members is available in each chamber are linchpins in any effort by either chamber to recover and reconstitute following a mass casualty or other incident affecting members. Where procedures regarding the death of individual members are well established, matters relating to the capacity or availability of a member to serve have been addressed by the House and Senate only on an ad hoc, case-by-case basis. Despite post-9/11 efforts, there remains a perceived lack of widely accepted solutions that are viewed as reliable and sufficient to ensure that the House and Senate can continue to carry out their constitutional responsibilities. This is due in part to competing ideas of the practicality of arrangements to replace House members by special elections following a substantial loss of members, as well as concern about the constitutionality of current House provisional quorum procedures. Some note that a mass death incident would affect House operations more significantly than it would Senate operations, since the House requires election of all its members, while the Senate can appoint senators. 5 states require special elections to fill Senate vacancies, accounting for 10% of its membership, and an incident resulting in substantial incapacitation or disappearance could have similar effects on either chamber. Finally, constitutional proposals offered during the Cold War and after 9/11 may overemphasize solutions to congressional vacancies while underestimating the challenges of seats where the incumbents may be missing or unable to carry out their duties while still remaining sitting members. A fulsome consideration of policy approaches to address incapacity or disappearance might have the effect of producing incomplete policy, the continued absence of a fulsome policy approach to address incapacity and disappearance issues might have the effect of producing incomplete policy responses. In the event of a substantial number of missing or incapacitated members following an interruption, the House and Senate may be left with no more effective a path to reconstituting their chambers and returning to more normal operations than that which is currently available. To better ensure the continuity of Congress, reconsideration of existing provisions may need to occur. I'm a bit out of time, so I'm just going to skip to the conclusions. It appears without regards to the consideration of the continuity of Congress, existing procedures and processes, as well as proposals to amend the Constitution, may be insufficient to address a mass casualty event affecting members in the House. Moving forward, Congress might consider that replacing members in what undoubtedly would be one of the most trying times for the institution and the Republic could be extraordinarily challenging. Incomplete processes that do not provide a quorum House or that do so through means seen as illegitimate or otherwise suspect by voters or others could delay a routine return to operations and could call any actions of Congress following reconstitution. There's more I'll be happy to get to in the questions. For now, I want to thank you for inviting me to testify today, and I look forward to your questions.